Let me take you back to 2007. The NBA draft is underway, and with the second pick, the Seattle Supersonics select a lanky teenager named Kevin Durant. Little did we know we were witnessing the arrival of a scoring phenomenon unlike anything the league had ever seen. This 6'9" kid from the University of Texas was about to embark on a journey that would redefine what it means to be a scorer in the NBA. Fast forward to today, and that same kid, now standing at a towering 7 feet, has become the most unstoppable offensive force in basketball history. Folks, buckle up, because we're about to break down why KD isn't just great. He's the greatest scorer the NBA has ever seen. Now, let's talk about what makes KD a physical freak of nature on the basketball court. Imagine this, a 7-footer with a wingspan that stretches an incredible 705, but here's the kicker, he moves like a guard. We're talking about a player who can cross you up on the perimeter, elevate over you for a jumper, and if you somehow manage to stay with him, he'll just shoot right over you like you're not even there. As Draymond Green once said, he's a unicorn, there's never been anyone like him. Durant's unique physical attributes make him a nightmare for defenders and a dream for coaches. He's too tall for guards, too quick for big men, and too skilled for anyone in between. In the world of basketball mismatches, KD is the ultimate mismatch. When it comes to putting the ball in the hoop, Kevin Durant is nothing short of an artist, and the basketball court is his canvas. His scoring arsenal is so vast, it's like he's playing a different game. We're talking about a silky, smooth jumper that's wetter than Seattle rain, an unblockable release point that's higher than the Space Needle, and the ability to score from anywhere on the court, and I mean anywhere. KD isn't just a 3-level scorer, he's what experts call a 5-level scorer. He can dominate in the paint, he's lethal from mid-range, he'll punish you from 3, he's automatic from the free throw line, and his off-ball movement, forget about it. Remember that game against the Knicks in 21? Durant dropped 53 points, mixing in everything from step-back threes to acrobatic layups. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the art of scoring, and KD is the Picasso of putting the ball through the hoop. Now let's talk efficiency, because KD isn't just scoring, he's rewriting the book on how to score efficiently in the NBA. We're talking about a player who's had 4 50, 40, 90 seasons. For those of you who don't know, that's shooting 50% from the field, 40% from 3, and 90% from the free throw line. To put that in perspective, only 8 players in NBA history have done it once. KD's done it 4 times, and he's doing this while taking some of the toughest shots in the league. We're not talking about a guy camping in the corner for open threes. No, we're talking about a player who's often double-teamed, taking contested shots, and still putting up numbers that would make a calculator blush. In the 2020-21 season, Durant averaged 26.9 points on 53.7% shooting, including 45% from 3. That's not just good, folks. That's video game numbers in real life. In the world of professional sports, consistency is king, and in this realm, Kevin Durant reigns supreme. We're looking at a player who has averaged 25-plus points per game for 15 straight seasons. Let that sink in for a moment. For a decade and a half, KD has been an unstoppable scoring machine night in and night out. The only player with a longer streak, LeBron James. That's the kind of company we're talking about here. But what makes this even more impressive is that Durant has maintained this level of excellence through injuries, team changes, and evolving roles. From his early days in Seattle to his time in OKC, from his championship runs with Golden State to his recent stints in Brooklyn and Phoenix, KD has been a model of scoring consistency. And here's the scary part, folks. At 34, he's showing no signs of slowing down. As he climbs higher on the all-time scoring list, one thing's for sure, KD's scoring legacy is far from finished. When the bright lights come on and the stakes are at their highest, that's when Kevin Durant truly shines. His playoff performances are the stuff of legend, showcasing an ability to elevate his game when it matters most. Take, for example, that epic performance against the Bucks in the 21 playoffs. With his team on the brink of elimination, KD put on a show for the ages. 49 points, 17 rebounds, and 10 assists in 48 minutes of play. That's right, he played every single second of that game, and he dominated every single second, but it's not just about one game. Throughout his playoff career, Durant has averaged a staggering 29.4 points per game on 47.5% shooting, and remember, this is against the best defenses in the league, teams that have had time to game plan specifically to stop him. As Giannis Antetokounmpo said after that 49-point game, he's the best player in the world. In the playoffs, when every possession counts, KD proves time and time again why he's the most unstoppable force in basketball. Imagine being an NBA defender, studying film, working on your technique, getting yourself in the best shape of your life, and then you look up and see Kevin Durant walking onto the court. That's the moment you realize all your preparation might not matter. KD is the definition of an unstoppable force on the basketball court. His signature one-legged fadeaway, unblockable. His pull-up three in transition, unguardable. His ability to shoot over double teams, unfair. Former NBA defender Jared Dudley put it best when he said, KD is 7 feet with a 7.6 wingspan and can shoot from 30 feet. There's no way to guard him. All you can do is pray he misses. And pray they do, because more often than not, perfect defense against Durant still ends up with the ball swishing through the net. It's not just his physical tools or his skills, it's the combination of both, wrapped in a basketball IQ that's off the charts. When KD is cooking, there's no defense in the world that can stop him. You don't contain Kevin Durant, you just hope to survive him. When we talk about the greatest scorers of all time, we can't ignore the biggest stage of them all, the NBA Finals. And on that stage, Kevin Durant has proven himself to be nothing short of spectacular. Let's rewind to his time with the Golden State Warriors. In back-to-back years 2017 and 2018, KD didn't just win championships, he was the driving force behind them, earning Finals MVP honors both times. In the 2017 Finals, Durant averaged a jaw-dropping 35.2 points per game on 55.6% shooting, including a dagger three-pointer in Game 3 that effectively sealed the series. Fast forward to 2018, and he's dropping 43 points in a crucial Game 3, including a deep three that gave us all deja vu. This wasn't just scoring, folks. This was scoring when the lights were brightest, the pressure was highest, and the defense was at its most intense. KD elevated his game on the biggest stage, proving that he's not just a regular season phenomenon, he's a certified champion who delivers when it matters most. Throughout his career, Kevin Durant has been a walking bucket, racking up scoring milestones like they're going out of style. Let's start with this mind-blowing fact. KD became the youngest scoring champion in NBA history at just 21 years old, but he didn't stop there. No, he went on to win the scoring title 4 times in 5 years, a feat matched by only a handful of players in NBA history. As of now, Durant sits at number 10 on the all-time scoring list, having recently passed Moses Malone. But here's the exciting part. He's far from done. At his current pace, KD is on track to crack the top 5 all-time scorers, potentially even challenging for a top 3 spot. And let's not forget, he's closing in on that illustrious 30,000-point milestone. Only 7 players in NBA history have reached that mark, and KD is about to make it 8. Every time Kevin Durant steps on the court, he's not just playing a game, he's writing another chapter in the NBA's scoring history books. Now, folks, let's talk about the heart of a champion. In 2019, Durant suffered an injury that has ended many careers, a torn Achilles tendon. For many, this would have been the final chapter. But for KD, it was just the start of one of the greatest comeback stories in NBA history. The doubters were loud. He'll never be the same, they said. His best days are behind him, they claimed, but Kevin Durant had other plans. After missing an entire season, KD returned to the court not just as good as before, but somehow even better. In his first season back, he averaged 26.9 points on career-high efficiency. And in the playoffs, he reminded everyone why he's called the Slim Reaper, including that 49-point triple-double against the Bucks. This wasn't just a return to form, this was a statement that said, I'm Kevin Durant, and I'm far from finished. His comeback is a testament not just to his scoring ability, but to his unmatched work ethic and mental toughness. In the face of career-threatening adversity, KD didn't just survive, he thrived. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Durant hasn't just played the game, he's changed it. KD's unique blend of size, skill, and scoring ability has forced the entire league to evolve. Gone are the days when 7-footers were relegated to the paint. Durant has shown that height is no barrier to skill, inspiring a whole new generation of tall, versatile players. But it's not just the players who've had to adapt, it's the entire defensive philosophy of the NBA. Coaches have had to rethink their strategies, knowing that traditional methods simply don't work against a player like KD. As legendary coach Greg Popovich once said, Kevin's a special player, one of the best I've ever seen. You have to have a team scheme against him because individually he's going to eat you alive. Durant's impact extends beyond his personal achievements. He's reshaped our understanding of what's possible on a basketball court, challenging conventions and pushing the boundaries of the sport. In the ever-evolving game of basketball, KD isn't just keeping up with the changes, he's driving them. As we wrap up, let's address the elephant in the room. The debate about the greatest scorer of all time. Now, we've had some incredible scorers in NBA history. Michael Jordan with his unmatched killer instinct, Kobe Bryant with his unbelievable arsenal of moves, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with his unstoppable skyhook. But folks, when you look at the complete package, the efficiency, the versatility, the consistency, and the sheer unstoppability, Kevin Durant stands alone. He's a 7-footer who shoots like Steph Curry and handles the ball like Kyrie Irving. He's got the mid-range game of Michael Jordan, the three-point threat of Klay Thompson, and the length of Giannis Antetokounmpo, KD is the perfect scoring machine, a player who can get buckets in every way imaginable against any defense in any era of basketball. His combination of physical tools, skill set, efficiency, and playoff performance is unprecedented in NBA history. So, ladies and gentlemen, when we talk about the greatest scorer the NBA has ever seen, there's only one name that should come to mind: Kevin Durant, the Slim Reaper, the easy money sniper, the one and only KD. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments, like the video, and subscribe for more basketball content. And that's a wrap from DunkHub. Catch you in a few days. Stay ballin'.